Get Pace, the astonishing new No Lotion Permanent.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Back now to This Is Your Life, Hugh Bentley, as grim events march to a climax. You supply the grand jury with leads and information as it turns up more evidence of the giant boat steal. The suspense grows terrific. On June 17th, 1954...
My father, Albert Patterson, stated, "I have only 100 to 1 chance of staying alive long enough to be sworn into office."
The voice of Albert Patterson's son. Today he himself holds the office his father ran for in that campaign of 1954. Here from Montgomery, Alabama, is the Attorney General of the state of Alabama, Mr. John M. Patterson. Mr. Bentley's reform crusade carried your father to victory in the runoff election for Attorney General of Alabama. Is that right, Mr. Patterson?
Yes, he won in spite of the hundreds of votes that were falsely altered against him. The Phenix City mob knew that they had to act. The night that my father left his office at 9 p.m., which was the following night, as he got in his car in the alley, a murderer stuck a gun in his face and fired 3 shots. My father staggered to the sidewalk and sat down and died. He refused to fall even in death.
The murder of Albert Patterson was a tragic affidavit, proving how right you had been, Hugh Bentley. The people of Alabama rose in fury, demanding action. Correct, Mr. Patterson?
Yes, the National Guard was sent in and martial law was declared in Phenix City. Prostitutes fled the state by the hundreds. The gambling joints and honky-tonks were closed up. We threw the crooks out of public office and cleaned up our town. But the price that we paid was a terrible price. I'd like to say to everyone, don't let crime take over in your town. If you do, you'd better pray for men like Hugh Bentley and my father and the many other men and women who are willing to die for a decent America.
And men like you, John Patterson. The people of Alabama elected you in a sweeping victory to fill your father's shoes. And fill them you have. Thank you, Attorney General of Alabama, John Patterson. The death of your good friend, the dynamite explosion that narrowly missed taking your life are just scars to remember now. The crime syndicate is broken, its leaders sent to prison. Today, thanks to you and your friends, Phenix City is a clean, orderly, and wholesome city, a place where industry and new families are glad to come. All America expresses its gratitude to you and to these people, to your town, to your state, for this symbol of the triumph of justice. Your lifelong interest in the welfare of young people led you to help establish the Boys Club of Phenix City, Hugh. So for that Boys Club, the makers of Crest are glad to donate this complete Delta Power Tool Workshop with circular saw, drill press, sander, and every needed tool. 5 boys at a time can enjoy woodworking on this Delta outfit. And for Bernice, your courageous partner in life, this gold charm bracelet is specially designed by Marshall Jewelers, New York City. This Bell & Howell 16-millimeter sound projector and movie camera, yours too, Hugh Bentley. And Crest will give you your own film of tonight's program. And there'll be a party tonight in your honor at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel where your family and friends are staying. We know how busy your life is in Kiwanis work, all community activities, sometimes necessitating covering many miles. So it's obvious that you're dependent on the reliability of a car. Well, the Edsel division of the Ford Motor Company, as well as Crest, is interested in your life, Mr. Bentley, so they join in presenting you with this brand new 1958 Edsel Citation 2-door sedan, distinctively designed for comfort and engineered for power. The Citation is a big family car. Huh, Hubo? And Truman. Just push a button, touch a button on the steering column, and you're off fast and safely. Been said that evil triumphs when good men do nothing. You're a good man, Hugh Bentley, and you did something. This is your life. May we all do as much when we see evil being done. Good night. God bless you. Thank you.
Our out-of-town guests are flown to Hollywood by TWA's luxurious Jetstream, featuring exclusive siesta sleeper seats. Fly the finest. Fly TWA Jetstream service. This Is Your Life has been presented by Pace, the astonishing new No Lotion Home Permanent. The end papers contain the waving ingredients. And by Ivory Soap, 99 and 44 100% pure. It floats.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, the story of an immigrant whose loyalty to his adopted country was tested many times through many years before his dream of American citizenship came true. Be sure and see it. Good night. Thank you.
This Is Your Life is a Ralph Edwards production, produced by Axel Gruenberg and directed by Richard Gottlieb. Be sure to watch Loretta Young on most of these same stations every Sunday night.
This is Clete Roberts, reporting from Phenix City, Alabama. I learned the truth about Phenix City. Like many other Americans and people throughout the world, I had heard the story of the criminal syndicate which allegedly controlled this city for many years. And I'd heard the tale of the cold-blooded murder of Albert A. Patterson, Alabama's Attorney General nominate. The declaration of the law in Phenix City was also well known to me. And like many of you, I had read of it in the pages of national news magazines such as Life, Time, Look, and the Saturday Evening Post. Recently, I learned that the Columbus, Georgia Ledger-Inquirer was being considered for a Pulitzer Prize, a prize later won for the part it played in unmasking the criminal syndicate here in Phenix City. This prompted me as a reporter to come down here to find out what really happened, to learn how the good people of Phenix City had triumphed over evil and how democracy had successfully asserted itself over a very real dictatorship. I learned many shocking facts from the people who lived the Phenix City story, the real people involved. You will meet them in a moment as I talk with them, and I warn you that what you hear them say, you will find hard to believe, but they speak the truth. I warn you, too, that what you are about to see in the picture which follows my news report will shock you, too. It is brutal, it's shocking, but it is based upon the actual story of what happened here in Phenix City. We in the news reporting profession are agreed that this gentleman... How are you, Ed?
Hi, Mr. Roberts. How are you?
Fine, come on down here. This gentleman is one of the great reporters in the South. He's Ed Strickland of the Birmingham News. Ed, will you look right straight at the United States of America now? Well, I